Thank you, boys.
Thank you, boys.
I got it. I figured it out. Okay. Ready?
Ready, Freddy.
Get set. Go. Welcome to Big Rascals, where we may be grown-ups, but we will never stop being rascals. We are a boys' book club, not just for the boys, but all those who enjoy reading, writing, comedy, and entertainment. Our purpose is to have fun, discovering new worlds, making friends, and finding a cure for dyslexia.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, boys?
Hey, boys.
Doing good.
Yeah. Welcome back. Let's introduce ourselves once again for those that are new to the podcast. I am Greg.
I'm Geoff.
And I'm the only one who doesn't start with a G. I'm Derek.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Jeff's name is spelled with a G.
Yes,
Geoff.
it is.
He's the weird Jeff.
Joffrey.
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 Geoff.
Yes. English.
Oh, yeah.
Proper. I'm a proper boy.
Yeah, proper naughty boy.
Proper naughty boy.
Okay, we're getting
I
off
bet you
topic
guys,
already.
you guys haven't even seen that movie.
Yeah, okay. Let's
No.
not.
The
talk-
Gentleman.
Let's not get. We're just starting. We need to digress.
Wait, do you digress or we digress?
Oh, man, I do say that a
digress.
lot, don't I?
Oh, there, you want to shut that door? Oh, yeah, we got to shut the lights.
Oh, man. This is our first day here at Big Rascals HQ.
Lost my shoe. Wait, I'll be back.
Okay, do we need to start over? Should we start over?
Keep it rolling. Keep it live.
Maybe you can
we'll do
fix
it
that
live.
light, too. The one you just shifted.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, should we start over?
No, I can edit
Okay.
it. Which I probably won't.
I was going to edit in it.
Wait, did anybody pause it?
I
No. Recording?
Nobody touched it. Oh.
Isn't it recording?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
The timer's still going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
First day. Bear with us. All right, well, let's get back on topic. Let's do our top 5.
Yep. This episode's top 5 is top 5 aliens from movies and shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys like me to start this off?
Yeah, since it's your
All
top
right.
5, why don't you start us off, man?
Yep. The only criteria for this was that for it to be an alien, it had to either originate from outer space or be from another planet. It could not be from Earth. So, my top 5, I want to start with the honorable mention. I got 2 of them. It's Boga, the parrot iguana that Obi-Wan rides on Utapau.
Okay.
That you heard at work.
See,
That was
now
my...
you're already bringing up a topic of debate, Derek.
Oh, what's that? It's an alien species.
All right. I'm not going to get into it
Wait,
with
we're
all the
talking-
Star Wars.
And that's why it's an
Specific
honorable mention,
aliens
because it's
or
not as
species?
intelligent as we are.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like Star Wars. Do they count as aliens? Like everyone from Star Wars?
No, well, no.
It is a galaxy far,
I
far
know
away.
all the humans are from different planets as well, but no, this is why it's an honorable mention. Okay?
Yeah, well,
So chill.
we haven't gotten into the
stop
minutia
thinking too
of
deep
things
into
yet.
it.
Well, this one's not too bad, then it doesn't break
Yeah.
as many molds. My second honorable mention is Lieutenant Kirk. Oh, shoot, what's his name? Zach Brannigan's lieutenant.
Oh,
It's like
Kip.
Kip, that's
Yes.
right. Kip.
Kip Croker.
I don't know what it is about that green little
Amy
alien.
Schmarmu.
I love his just self-loathing, gloomy
His
countenance. Yeah, just
Sir, if we do that, the ship will crash. No, your ship will crash. Kip.
your ship will crash. Kip. So those are my honorable mentions. But number 5, get ready to roll your eyes, gentlemen. It's Drago from Dragonheart 3, the Sorcerer's Curse. Why? Because the dragon comes from a meteorite in outer space, therefore making him an alien.
There's a third
Yeah.
dragon heart.
Dude, there's like, I think 5. None of them are as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Just watch the first one.
Yeah.
But Drago, a dragon. That's right.
Yep.
A
Of course.
space dragon.
A space dragon.
If there's a dragon alien, it's got to be in Derek's top 5.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And number 4, Deoxys from the Pokemon franchise came from outer space. His first debut for me was in his movie Destiny Deoxys. I probably liked him because it really showed how beast of Pokemon Rayquaza was. Also a dragon. We get that beautiful scene of the point blank hyper beam where Rayquaza just did not give a crap and just blasted Deoxys. But Deoxys kind of got him back at the end of the film.
Yeah.
But you should digress.
Yeah, but I digress there. Number 3, the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Now we're getting into the classics.
Oh, dang.
I love the Xenomorph. Just what a design and what a movie that movie is and how horrifying it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love the Xenomorph.
The Xenomorph is awesome.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Definitely would not want to be in a dark room with one of those.
Oh no.
I would not want to be
in
in a
a
lit
spaceship.
room with one of those.
Yeah, the claustrophobic spaceship. Golly. Oh,
yeah.
man. And number 2 for me is the Predator from Predator. I can't remember the actual name of the race, but by golly, it is such a cool,
Yeah, the
cool
Predator
alien.
is awesome, too.
Can't remember it either. Yeah, AVP. Fun movie.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw that actually.
Terrible movie, but
But
real
actually-
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Side note, that features both Predator and Alien. Have you ever seen the fan-made film on YouTube? It's 7 minutes, Batman Dead End,
No.
where you get to see Batman fight a Xenomorph and the Predator in a dark
Sick.
alley. It is fantastic for a fan-made film. I suggest you look it up. I love it.
All right. Sweet.
The guy who's playing Batman is definitely out of shape, though. So don't expect too much. And then number 1, once again,
He's more like Bam Man and Pida Man.
kind of, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Okay, my number 1, get ready to roll your eyes again, gentlemen, but hailing from the planet Cybertron, it is Megatron from Beast Wars.
Transformers. Yeah.
Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron from
Oh,
Beast
'cause he's the
Wars.
T-Rex.
T-Rex and then becomes a dragon by season 3. Voiced by the wonderful David Kane, having the best one-liners of such a... He's my favorite megalomaniac.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Some
oh,
awesome
yeah.
disses.
Yes. But that's my top 5 aliens.
Great. You missed.
Righteous.
You missed some, Derek. I'm not gonna
wait
lie.
a second. Wait a second. Take off. Let's take off my number 2 and replace him with Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Gotta put Rocky on
Yeah,
there.
you got to put Rocky on there. So yeah.
He's a true bro.
Jeff, why don't you go because you got the hot take?
Wait, what about your guys' top 5 aliens?
No. You go top 5 because then we'll give them
Greg
a break
wants to
from
do it
talking.
last.
Oh,
I'll be
gotcha.
last on the top 5.
So, you know how many I had in my list for the scores, right? Well, this is my list of aliens that I was
Okay,
struggling
you
to
can only
decide
give-
from.
2 honorable mentions.
I'm just going to list, I'm doing a list a general group. Okay, aliens from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay. Just, I mean, the book specifically, but the movie, of course, has some fantastic ones like
Yeah.
Marvin, the robot. I
Do
think
robots count as aliens?
he's somewhat sentient.
Or is he a piece of
would say
alien
that.
technology?
Yeah. As oh gosh, now I can't remember his name. Zaphod Beetlebrox. Yep.
Love Zava.
Just fantastic. So that whole series just is the best aliens. But I'm gonna go, of course, with the Invader Zim from the Invader Zim series. Have either of you watched that?
No.
It's one of those that is annoying just because it involves a lot of screaming and yelling.
So like Dragon Ball?
Like anime.
More just out of like,
Oh man,
pure.
I might have to change my list. Vegeta's an alien, dude. Darn it!
So is
I did
Goku.
not think hard enough for this. I just thought dragons. How can I fit dragons in this list? How can I talk more about dragons?
Yeah.
But Invader Zim is it's fantastically funny. He's so there's this species of alien that Zim is from, and they're all short aliens. They're like little shorties, and their leaders they refer to as the tallest because they are the tallest aliens, and they assign each alien a planet to invade, and Zim is known as like the worst of them, as the failure who's ruined everything. And so they're like, oh, we got to get rid of this guy, and so they give him a fake mission, and he happens to crash land on Earth thinking this is his mission. And so he begins to try and take over Earth, of course failing at every step, and he pretty much ends up destroying his entire like fleet's species, or his species fleet of ships that are like taking over planets. It's just this fantastic, ridiculous, dark humor. Like there's one episode where he steals a bunch of, and this is a kid's show, mind you, he steals a bunch of organs from children to form his own human body because humans have organs, and if he wants to blend in, he needs organs. And so there's literally one part where he's so stuffed full of organs, he burps and intestines come out.
This is a kid show?
This is a kid's show.
Jeez.
It was on Nickelodeon, I think, or maybe Cartoon Network. But
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back when
Very dark.
cartoons were very bold with their imaginations.
Invader Zim, just fantastic. Derek, I'm kind of shocked you didn't mention this one. King Ghidorah from Godzilla. He is an alien.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. The three-headed monster.
You're so right.
From outer space.
I gotta redo my whole list. I gotta redo it all, man.
Oh, yeah. You can't get better than just a giant three-headed dragon monster.
Dude. There's a reason he's the king.
Oh, yes.
And that he's the ultimate foe for Godzilla.
Oh, King of the Monsters. Oh, it's as ridiculous as the human parts in that are. It's made up for them fantastic monster fights.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, just when. Yeah, I digress.
Yeah, you should.
All right, that's 2. Number 3, I'm going to say Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Ooh, great pick.
That movie is such a feel-good movie. So fantastic. Stitch, one of the best characters ever.
Stitch is just a cool alien.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
he's
dude.
got super strength, and he can think faster than, like 10,000
Supercomputer.
Faster, yeah,
Think
the
faster than
supercomputer. And he's
supercomputer.
virtually indestructible.
Virtually
Yeah.
indestructible.
Oh, man.
Such a cool little alien.
I love his fight with Jumba. Blue punch buggy.
Or Captain
No hit
Gantu.
backsies. Yeah, Captain Gantu. He's a cool
Just like
alien too.
suplex him. This giant alien. Yeah, he's a cool alien.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, great pick. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch, one of Disney's 10 out of 10 masterpieces.
Yeah.
Oh yes. And
That they just had to go and ruin.
Absolute. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
I'm
just
not
kidding.
watching the live action.
No,
'cause
yeah, I never
I've
gave
just
that
heard it's
the time
horrible.
of day.
Yeah, it's not.
And they're making a second one. I don't know how they can make a second one. She already left Lilo, right?
But, dude, they make so much freaking money from those. It doesn't matter how bad they are.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
just keep
kind of high
pumping
on
them
their
out.
own supply. They just think we can
Yeah.
make whatever we want and people will keep coming to it.
Yeah.
They think they're too big to fail.
Unfortunately, there's too many people where their personality is just, I love everything Disney.
Oh yeah, Disney adults.
Those can
Yeah.
be fighting words, Greg. Someone might have to give
Well,
you
we're not in our hot take yet. All
We're
right,
getting
Jeff,
there.
get through with this.
Alrighty. And then the next one, oh my gosh, this is so hard. I don't have a specific one because I can't remember the names, but the Triceratons from TMNT.
Oh,
There is it's like Draximus or something like that. He's like the leader of the gladiators in the arena, and eventually, with the turtles' helps, overthrows the emperor of the Triceratons and brings them back into a
that's a good
democracy.
pick. That is an awesome
Oh
pick.
yes, I mean, what's cooler than literal dinosaurs that are space aliens that somehow? Well, not only are there humans out there in the galaxy, but dinosaurs that evolved into aliens.
Yeah. Interstellar dinosaurs, man. How cool is that?
So fun. Yeah, gotta love it. It's too many on my list. All right, and then I'm going to say number one, and this is a little bit of a cheat because technically in the Stargate universe, almost every alien is from the humans. The Gold are pretty much like the only original aliens, I guess, in the Wraiths. But this is definitely making me a nerd here. Teal'c from Stargate SG-1. He is probably one of the coolest bros out there. Just Jaffa, I guess that's his alien species. They're humans who were genetically changed to be incubators for gold. And
see the one that has like the gold tattoo on his forehead?
yeah, a symbol of Anubis, I think. Yeah, and they were slaves to the gold, these worm parasite creatures that burrow into your spine and take over your body. But he, of course, rose above his...
Are we talking about aliens too much, guys? Are you hearing that?
What was that?
I don't know.
Hello? Yes. Teal'c from SG-1 is just...
Dude, stop talking about Teal'c.
And the best line, of course, you get from Teal'c is, "Indeed."
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
All right, Derek, you got to watch SG-1. It is fantastic.
Okay. Is that your 5?
Yep, that's my 5.
Okay, sweet. I'm surprised. Well, you were arguing about robots, but Transformers are robots.
But they're from a different planet, and they have a spark, which makes them have a soul. So it is
Gotcha.
sentient
But
life.
they were made by a bigger robot, Cybertron.
Yeah. What's your point?
So is Cybertron the alien, and the Transformers are just robots of that alien?
Shut up, dude. Just let me have this.
Well, if you have that, then I get this. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. I'm just gonna name all mine.
Oh, you only get 2 honorable mentions.
I only have 7, so I'm not gonna put them in any order. Rocky, obviously, he's such a cool guy. Love Rocky. I also have The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing. One of the coolest,
that is a great pick.
scariest
Yeah.
aliens out
That
there.
is a
Just
great
a
pick.
shape-shifting alien that can take pretty much any form and disguise themselves.
That's another
as anyone.
fantastic reference in Futurama when they're doing the company getaway to become better coworkers.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy who arranges it basically is a fake hitchhiker who is basically the thing eating them all.
Dang. Futurama's got everything. Yeah, so love The Thing. Stitch. Yep, he's up there for me. I do love Optimus Prime as well. He's
great
just
pick. Okay.
so noble.
Good pick.
So noble.
Noble. And then I got... Wait, what's that from?
That's from Hercules.
Oh, yeah. That's Hades.
They get to go on.
No.
Come on, noble.
Then I got the Xenomorph.
Excellent.
So cool. I was debating on Predator, but Xenomorph I feel like is just cooler.
Well, he's like, just when you hear alien, like you think of the movie Alien.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I feel like the Predator's kind of like the Mandalorian. As soon as he took off his mask, he got a little less cool.
Yeah, he was one ugly mother ever. Then I got Zaphod Beetlebrox. He's a great character. And then this is my one where I'm like, robot, Iron Giant.
Yeah.
He's a cool alien as well. And then my last one is, have you guys seen Annihilation?
A lot
with
of
Natalie
clips of
Portman?
it.
Yeah.
Never saw it, but I've seen
It's on the list.
a lot of clips.
Yeah. Dude, the alien from that is so like disturbing to me. So that one's up there just for scare factor. For me.
Yeah, I've heard that one's pretty
cool
intense.
You guys should watch it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite scary movies about aliens. So, yeah, that's me. That's
Plus Natalie
mine.
Portman's in it, so
Yeah. Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't Oscar Isaac like her husband or something?
Uh-huh.
And he comes back not knowing what to say.
comes out of the bubble.
Yeah. No.
Wild
or what
stuff.
do they call it? Not the bubble. They call it like the shimmer.
The shit.
Oh yeah, the shimmer.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, there's a part in that with a bear
Oh, I've seen that
that
one.
just like
Where it can mimic a human scream.
yeah.
See, that
Oh,
made me think
yeah.
of Skinwalkers, dude. I've seen that clip,
Oh.
and I'm like, okay, that's absolutely creepy and terrifies me.
Dude, so I watched it by myself because I didn't know it was like actually scary. I did the same thing with The Shining, and that freaked me out too. But
So what you're saying is you were feeling lonely, so you decided to watch a scary movie, and you didn't feel alone anymore.
I didn't feel alone again. But that bear part, I'm like sitting there by myself in a dark room, and just like my blood. You know, when they describe your blood goes cold, that was like the perfect description of what happened. It was just like,
Yeah.
it's like my blood just dropped at that
Spooky
part.
stuff.
Freaked me out, but all right. That was our top 5, folks. Let us know, who's your favorite alien? Who did we miss?
Yeah, leave it in the comments below.
Why is Tilk the coolest?
Yeah, and why didn't we? What is it? Zur?
Lur from planet
Lur.
Omicron Persei 8, ruler of the Omicronians.
We missed out on him and the 2 from Simpsons. Those 2 are good.
Oh yeah.
Good aliens as well. There's
Clang
there's a
and-
lot of aliens.
I know one of them's Clang or something like that. Yeah.
The
Oh,
best
yeah.
part, though,
Hence
from
the
that,
giant list.
the best part with those aliens in The Simpsons. Do you guys remember this? I think it was a Treehouse of Horrors, where they knock on Homer's door and he answers it. And he's like, "Oh, Mormons!" Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, but leave in the comments your favorite alien. Maybe explain one we missed, or maybe back me up on why the Cybertronians count as aliens, or get mad at one of us for one of our picks,
yeah,
or maybe you think the Mormons are aliens. Let's hear.
yeah, we'll debate you on that too.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
debate you.
But anyways, also like, comment, and subscribe, folks. We gotta ask.
Oh yeah.
It goes a long way.
Yep.
So those who have subscribed, thank you. Those that continually listen, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we appreciate you being there.
All right, Geoff. Hit us with a hot take.
Sweet. All right, you guys ready? It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, make me go Super Saiyan.
Let's do this. Pineapple on pizza. Yuck.
Really?
Yeah. I
It's not a
in
hot
general,
take.
I don't think cooked pineapple is very good anyways. Like I'll enjoy the rotisserie pineapple they'll bring around at like Rodizio, Brazilian
yeah,
grills.
okay.
I
yeah.
would rather have it raw though. Like a fresh pineapple. Oh, so fantastic. Cooking it just kind of degrades it. And same with pineapple on pizza. It is not very good.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do all the fighting on this, Greg, because I am 100% in agreement. I hate pineapple on pizza. It's something that should never have happened. And oh man, the cheese and the juices, the sweet juices of the pineapple just do not blend. I do not bite into a pizza wanting tropical flavor. I want cheesy, doughy, saucy, meaty goodness. I want a delicious triangle, not a fruity one.
Yeah.
Oh man. See, I think
Yeah.
I think pineapple on a barbecue pizza is where it's at. I mean, I do like Hawaiian, just straight up regular Hawaiian, but my ideal pizza with pineapple would be barbecue, bacon, and jalapenos. That is so good.
It's a great pizza.
Dipped in ranch.
Except for without the pineapple.
No. Because it works so much better with barbecue because the barbecue's sweet. The pineapple goes so good also with the spicy of the jalapeno and the saltiness from the bacon. It's delicious.
I get the sweetness. For me, though, it is a lot of the texture that the pineapple, like Derek was saying, that you get that slimy, grainy, or not grainy, fibrous pineapple.
Yes, fibrous, yes.
On the pizza. And then it is just, it's a conflict of texture, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it doesn't help that you both are autistic. So.
Are you saying Down syndrome people like pineapple on pizza more? No.
Yeah, I bet they do. Yep. I would know, right? No.
That's right.
I mean, I'm not gonna like die on the hill about pineapple on pizza, unfortunately. But
what is it with you always retreating off the hill?
I mean, it's just not mine. It wouldn't be my first choice for a topping, that's for sure.
Because it's a topping that doesn't belong there.
Yeah,
No.
I mean,
It has its moments.
Oh, it's like putting pepperoni in a fruit cocktail. It's something you don't do.
No. It's like putting pepperoni in like a pasta salad. Which is
I know that's common.
that's really what
I'm
makes
not
a pasta
fan.
salad bearable.
I'm not a fan of pasta salad to begin with. I want my pasta warm and cooked with sauce, not vinaigrette. But I guess that's another hot take.
Yeah.
My wife loves pasta salad. She loves to make it for all the family gatherings. And I
Mine
have to
too,
smell
Derek.
it.
Mine too.
I did not know I'd get so contentious about this one. And I'm in favor of the hot take.
Yeah. Is it more of a hot take to like pineapple on pizza nowadays?
I don't know. I see so many memes about how it doesn't belong on
very much
pizza, but at the
depends.
same time, that's an algorithm.
I got a question for you two. Would you rather have arugula on your pizza or pineapple?
Gesundheit. What the heck is that?
Arugula all the way. It's
like
bitter.
It's like it's like spinach.
Yeah, but it's got
leafy-
the little spiny
leafy
looking
green.
leaves.
Oh, well, it's hard to say
I
because I've
love
never tasted it.
You have arugula with some balsamic vinaigrette. Oh my gosh, so good.
Wait, why are you describing a salad when we're talking about pizza?
No. Balsamic. It's like sauce. It's like a drizzle, like on a margarita pizza. So good.
Why'd you become like part gangster there? Like a margarita pizza?
Like a margarita
You thought he
pizza.
was gangster? I thought he was gay.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Wannabe
quite the
gangster.
Is that what gay people are? They're just wannabe gangsters.
I have no idea.
that
I
where we're
thought it was
coming to?
wannabe gangster. He
No, they just-
interpreted it as something else.
Gay people are people that like
Oh, no.
arugula and balsamic
See,
vinegar.
arugula
vinaigrette on
is-
their pizza.
Bitter. So bitter goes well on pizza, especially when you got like a margarita pizza. Fantastic.
Hey, it's hard for me to make a choice since I've never even tried arugula, but I have tried pineapple on pizza, and I know that sucks. So yeah, I'll take the arugula. I might be pleasantly surprised.
See, I think your issue with pineapple on pizza is mostly because it's paired with ham.
Oh,
Which
that's the
ham
best
is-
part of Hawaiian
I love
pizza.
Now, ham is horrible.
Pineapple gets
It's
off
gotta
and
be
ham
bacon.
stays.
Bacon, pineapple, jalapenos on a barbecue pizza. Try that and then come back with this stupid hot take.
There you go. There's the defense
There
you
it
make,
is.
not Mr. I'm not going to die on this hill. Yeah. You reinforce yourself and you
I will
split your feet.
die on the hill.
I'll rephrase it.
Paired with a
Pineapple
barbecue
on
sauce.
a barbecue pizza is terrible.
Pineapple on a barbecue sauce with bacon and with jalapenos is one of the best pizzas out there.
Nope. Can't
Nah,
be.
man.
Can't be.
Nah.
I'll make it for you. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you tell us. Are you pineapple? Let's start.
Start a war.
Start a war.
Let's
What do
start a
we-
war in that
What
comment
do we got
section.
going here?
Hey, who's on my side?
And
Let me know.
who's on Logic's side? Which one of you had logic circuits implanted in your heads?
And on top of that, is cooked pineapple even worth it?
Yep.
It
can't
Not really.
Actually,
just
I'll
like
fight
with
you
the
on that
pizza.
one. Brazilian grill, pineapple, where they have it glazed with
Still
like
rather have
brown
it
sugar.
fresh.
Oh,
It's
like a
that's
dessert.
probably the
It's a
best
candy.
way to have cooked pineapple, but it's still just it can't beat the fresh stuff.
It depends on the situation.
Beat it.
Well, I know freshly cut pineapple it's pretty freaking delicious. I'm not gonna lie.
Frickin' delicious.
It is pretty delicious, which is a shame because it's delicious.
Okay.
Hot take.
That is our hot take.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to start us off with a book summary. I picked Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and I guess we'll get into it.
All right. Well,
Project Hail Mary is a sci-fi thriller about Ryland Grace, a science teacher turned into astronaut who wakes from a coma with amnesia on a desperate one-way mission to save Earth from a star-eating parasite, Astrophage. He discovers he is the sole survivor, befriends a solitary alien named Rocky, and works with him to find a scientific solution. So,
pretty good. ChatGPT.
No, it was Google.
All right.
No.
So yeah, first impressions.
How could you accuse me of that?
Why would you say that? We're all autistic.
Don't give us so much credit.
What's even that video called? We gotta shout them out. I've been obsessed with this YouTube video.
man.
I got these two guys on it.
It's our vocal stims right now.
Drew Langlois. Drew Langlois.
Something terribly offensive. You guys should watch it. It is a masterpiece. You know the guys that did the Boobadi
Headbutt baptism.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of their videos. So, anyways, I digress. First impressions, guys. What was your first impressions?
What? Yeah.
My first impressions were, what a refreshing story about friendship. Like, it is... Ooh. Whoa. Did you mute me?
No,
Am I giving too much spoiler?
I unmuted myself. Oh, I was getting a drink.
The friendship between Ryland Grace and the alien is the core of the story, and it's what I love the most. It was a very great take on the sci-fi genre, but, wedded to... never mind. You guys just give your first impressions.
All right. Might need to give Geoff a minute.
Did you mute me?
I thought I was saying something wrong. I was like, oh, dude, I'm getting policed here.
Oh, man. No, I can't put
Derek, you're
filters
special.
on you guys.
Okay.
Probably wish, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I am pretty controlling, but
Fascist.
my first impressions, man, kind of what you thought about Jurassic Park, Geoff, is like, where has this book been my whole life? This was just like my kind of book, right up my alley. Science, sci-fi, aliens, space. Oh man, it was just so fun, so cool.
How special reading around the launch of the Artemis too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so true.
So cool.
Just, oh man, I loved it. So, sorry, Derek, to so rudely interrupt you. Why don't you finish your first impressions?
Oh, yeah. I lost my train of thought.
All right. Yeah. What do you think,
My
Geoff?
train of thought was muted, I guess you could say.
Likely, Derek, if anyone's going to be muted, it's probably going to be me. But
That's true.
yes, this book, I agree with Greg. It was fantastic. And what a beginning of a book. It just sucked me right in the whole I don't know if it's going to be considered spoiler. It's very beginning, but Grace waking up in the coma, not knowing his name.
Well, Greg mentioned that in the
With
summary.
amnesia.
With amnesia, so
I just
no spoiler
that
there.
whole experience of kind of going along with him as he's learning and discovering and regaining his memory. Oh, just so cool. Such a fun book. And I will say Andy Weir, this was definitely one of the best things I've read from him. And it makes sense considering everything he's kind of built up to this book. With The Martian and his Artemis book and all. But I will say he's kind of ruined the idea of writing sci-fi for me, just because of his technical knowledge.
Yeah, and how freaking smart he is.
The bar he has set is way up there. That's a lot of work to get to that bar.
It really makes you admire him. You know, it's like, wow, okay, I'm reading the work of someone who has passion and a yearning for knowledge, which is always just fun to read. And like you said, Geoff, with the whole amnesia part, you could argue that's like the slowest part of the book, just Ryland Grace trying to get his memory back. And the whole amnesia trope, I kind of got burned off of when I watched Captain Marvel because of her amnesia stuff, and I hated that movie. So this was
Brie
such
Larson.
a refreshing take on the amnesia part, and it was so much fun. Like it's like Andy Weir knew the amnesia trope. What the reason is for is like you have to have fun rediscovering this person as they rediscover themselves.
Yeah.
Also, it being in first person, I think helped.
Oh, that was fantastic.
And built into the story structure too. It wasn't just something kind of as a flaw of the character. It was literally built into us as learning part of, or reading part of the story itself.
It also helps that the personality of Ryland Grace, he's actually a pretty chill guy who he's making movie references to himself. He's making jokes. He
is a cool teacher.
He's a cool teacher, but he's got a doctorate, like he was a really cool guy to be in the headspace of. And it's like Andy Weir knew he needed to make someone who was fun to be around in order for us to be in that headspace throughout the whole book.
For sure. Do you guys think that there was too much science in this? Like he was too technical? Like me personally, I loved it. I loved that aspect of it. I mean, I'm not going to say that I understood everything. There was a lot of it that went right over my head. But I think for the most part... Why didn't you
catch it? Aren't your reflexes fast enough?
Yeah, they're not.
No.
They're definitely not fast enough. But I think for the most part, I could kind of... What?
He was quoting Drax the Destroyer. And I'm like, there's an alien we forgot to mention.
But yeah, I think I followed most of it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, I can't say. I mean, there was maybe some things I definitely felt. I don't want to say this. I don't want to sound so like arrogant, but it just made sense, right? Like I don't want to say like I missed anything. And it felt pretty balanced. I do think it's not the book for everyone, because it's not a book for everyone. That's hence why I think the movie is pretty valuable. But the book itself is super technical, and it does really make you feel smart when you kind of get something that's going on, and that could be a little prideful, but it's like, oh yeah, I get this. I get what he's trying to do. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's so cool. Or when you're thinking and he's doing part of the experiment, and then he does exactly what you're thinking he should do, and you're like, yeah, that's what you should do for that.
Yeah, so you can't like be sitting there screaming at the page or at the audiobook being like, you idiot, that's such a dumb move. Yeah. But I'm kind of with you, Greg. Like, it was really fun, but that's probably for the same reasons why we all loved Jurassic Park so much, because like Michael Crichton, Andy Weir, he was able to balance on that fine line of being overly smart, but also not dumbing it down, but simplifying it enough for his readers to follow along. And I don't think he simplified everything. There were like a few things I didn't quite catch my first listen. So, I don't mind that because it makes coming back to it a lot better.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing.
Yeah.
And I just really love it when a writer does this kind of research because we, the reader, benefit because we're actually learning something as this, and we don't even know it. We are having fun with it. Like, many readers will actually go research this. They'll be like, that can't be true. And it's like, oh my gosh, that is true. Or, it's like, okay, that's not true. But
he's very
it's
smart.
fun to learn
Got
this
his
way,
science
you know?
down.
Yeah.
So I probably loved it for the same reason as Jurassic Park. It's just like, oh yeah, wow,
sure.
that's an interesting way to think about
Yeah.
it. Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which I do disagree with you a little, Geoff, that I do feel like it is closer to more for everyone than it is not. Because I do feel like even if you don't understand it, you can understand what's going on with the story. I think he's able to do it good enough to where you're like, oh, bad alien, need to fix. So go to this solar system, find solution to save Earth. It's pretty easy to follow the plot in a way, and the plot is so good that
I can
be
totally
entertained
agree
for
with
sure.
that, yeah.
So
I think when it comes to retention, the story can definitely be grasped by anyone. I can see that, but when it comes to retention, I think about like our mom when she was talking about reading it. She said she was struggling just because, and for her attention span is not going to be there when it comes to this kind of book. She's going to be more concerned about the relationships rather than how he figures something out or how he's doing the science, which I know a lot of people that's not going to be that's not going to be their cup of tea. That's not going to be what they're going to want to read. For them to get through the book would be a little harder. Now they definitely could, and by the end of the book, you're totally right. It's written in a way they will understand it.
And Mom was saying that she did love it
Yeah.
by the end. So.
Well, that's because it has a relationship
Exactly.
at its core.
Yeah.
That is so much fun.
They just got
follow.
to get through it.
Yep.
Power through the
I
science.
really think that even though I think this is just, a gem that every lover of sci-fi should be reading at this point or rereading because it's everywhere right now. It is such a huge thing in pop culture. And even those who aren't lovers of sci-fi will be pleasantly surprised with how good this book is. I feel pretty safe saying that. I don't think that's too big of a praise for it.
For sure. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the movie? If you don't know, we went to the movie together.
Yes, we did.
As the Rascals. And
took our lovely ladies out with us as well.
Did a little date night on it. Now, what was your first impressions of the movie?
Do you mind if I go first on this one,
go
Geoff?
for it, man.
Yeah.
My first impression was they cut out a lot of that science we were talking about that I found so compelling, which I'm so glad I listened to the audiobook beforehand because there was something I was like, there's no way a general audience is going to follow along. But mostly with movies, general audience will just accept things as they come here and there. But the second like big first impression there was they knew how to capture what the wonder of interstellar travel is like what it has and all of
What you imagine it would feel
what we
like.
imagine
Yeah.
it would feel like, why we dream of going up to the stars, of finding out what is out there, man. It's incredible. The soundtrack, the score, I thought was great for this movie. So I was really happy to see this, the simple use of just great set design and like the great use of CGI and just stimulating colors and everything. It was pretty gorgeous to look at for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's interesting because one of the criticisms I've heard, and I would say this isn't mine because I thought it was really a beautiful movie too, was that people wanted more color in the movie. They felt like there wasn't enough of that like space majesty.
Yeah, you could say that.
But even then, I still felt like it.
But when they did
was
introduce
still-
color, like it really just it was, you knew it was
Like,
a great moment.
Yeah, the Tal Ceti, the planet at Tal Ceti.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
was
Adrian.
Pretty. Yeah, Adrian, exactly. was gorgeous for sure. That whole part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I there's a few things about the movie that bugged me a little, but I do think they did a very admirable job at doing their best to make it like the book. I do feel like a lot of that science, unfortunately, that it was somewhat necessary to take out because to portray that as visual, like in a movie, I think would just be so hard.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because that's just why the book it's just so much better in this case.
Oh yeah. Well, they to me they rushed through the science.
Yes.
So fast. There's some moments where he was like, and this and this and this happened, and it was like,
or even like
that was like a whole chapter in the book.
The computer just like figures it out for him, type thing. But I had a little issue with Ryan Gosling, which I actually like Ryan Gosling a lot, but he was just not Ryland Grace to me at all. I feel like he was just a little too goofy, and like this was probably my biggest issue. And I guess I don't want to get into it yet because we're not in spoilers, but there was a moment in the movie where it's supposed to be like very serious and sad and depressing in a way, and I just felt like they made it a joke, and I'm just like, that is just so classless to try and make that part specifically into a joke, which I feel like Marvel does this all the time with their jokes.
Oh yeah, they definitely like coined the whole technique, and everyone's just been trying to copy it ever since.
Yeah, it makes me think of like Fat Thor. Yeah, how they made just Thor such a joke.
It's the movie winking at the audience. Yeah, saying, "You like this? Yeah, this is funny, huh?
Come on, laugh! Why aren't you laughing?"
When it comes down to it, Thor had the most tragic character arc out of anybody in Marvel, and they made it a joke.
It's supposed to personify how he's failed and he's now crushed, as his spirit's crushed.
He's a defeated man.
They turned it into
God.
Look at this funny fat guy.
Yeah.
But
they
didn't go quite that level in this movie, but
it's not that ridiculous. But at the same time, I was thinking the same. I know what part you were talking about. And I was kind of feeling a little irritated. I was like, what? No.
It's just like,
that's true.
Let the audience feel.
Yeah, it's okay to let the audience feel sad.
Yeah.
Or a little like uncomfortable. Yeah, I think that's something kind of lost in a lot of modern movies is they don't want the audience to kind of squirm in their chair anymore.
Yeah.
Which is a real shame, because the beauty of storytelling is for us to experience what it is to be human in a deeper way, and that includes our negative emotions. Even if we're just having a token of it, it can just it can help us learn so much about humanity. But that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, totally. And we'll get more into that, I feel like, with the spoiler section. So if you guys don't have anything else, I think let's take a break. And then we'll get into spoilers.
Well, I want to say what I thought about the movie.
You didn't already?
No, not really. I mean, I commented on what you guys said, but
okay. I feel like we're gonna have to replay that.
You're welcome to, but no, because Derek went first, and then you went, and then I was gonna go. But
okay, I might be remembering it wrong, but I thought you went after Derek.
Yeah, we need that instant replay.
I was probably just commenting on what Derek said, but I didn't give my official stance.
Tony, give us that instant replay, please.
Because I did have a specific thing in mind.
Okay, let's hear it.
And it was about the characters. Like, the movie was great, because I was commenting on the color. That's maybe what you thought was my take on it. But I was just saying that was what I heard from people, so not my take.
Okay.
But so the characters in this movie, I was a little disappointed in a lot of them. Like, oh gosh, what's her name?
Strap.
Yeah, Strap. Yeah. I wanted more from most of the characters. And again, I feel like there was a lot of kind of going on what you're saying, a lot kind of some shallow things in the movie that didn't quite live up to the grandeur of the book. And they could have just done more. And granted, I get what they're going for. They got to appeal to a mass audience. But I mean, come on, Hollywood, you got plenty of money. Take some risks. Don't appeal to the greatest common factor. Appeal to what matters, which is what the story's trying to get.
Yeah. Appeal to like art for art's sake and not for money's sake, Yeah. Oh. I will say though, as far as I do agree, most of the characters did not live up to what they were in the book, but I do feel like they did Rocky pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
Rocky they did great justice for, but yeah, all the side characters that you see in flashbacks, I feel like most of their personalities were completely different.
Yeah, for
sure. But I couldn't complain too much because I'm like, that's kind of nitpicking since they're not super integral to the story.
Yeah, there's not a ton of screen time.
A lot of the comments I heard from other people that have watched it, they said like why they really should care about any of these characters. And it's like that goes to show you really didn't do anyone justice if nobody's caring.
Yeah,
about
exactly.
them.
If you're not, which is kind of a weakness I always see in writers, like because characters for me are a big reason I enjoy a story. And when like we've said in past episodes, or I've said in past episodes, when a writer is able to just bring in a character and say a couple lines, and they just capture your heart, and then they leave, and you're like, I want to be more with that guy or that woman. It's a real strength as a writer that they're able to just do that with just either a few sentences or a paragraph, and it just makes you think of other stories that could be happening in that world.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Geoff. Was that your take?
Yes, that's my take. Thanks for letting me share.
Let's take a quick break.
Maybe get that instant replay.
Yeah. Quick break, and let's we'll meet back here in just a minute.
Yep.
All right, we're back at it. Now we're going to get into our spoiler section. So
you've been warned.
Yep. If you don't want spoilers, go read the book. Go see the movie.
Pause this. Go listen to the audiobook or go read the book and possibly watch the movie and then come back. You'll enjoy this.
Get yourself educated.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. I think we should start on characters because, there are not that many in this book.
Not many that need like a ton of talking about.
Yeah, not very prominent. So I'd say there's like 3 characters tops that are just like main characters.
Yeah, have a very impactful part of the book. Yeah.
So, yeah, why don't we start with Ryland Grace, Dr. Grace, the main character.
Yeah. Now, you guys said you liked his personality, or I think you both said you liked his personality, right? I definitely did. I think one of the comments I heard in one of the reviews of the book was somebody was saying how they didn't feel Grace had any depth to him, that he was just this goofy, super smart guy who kind of had all the answers to his solutions, but there was no like character depth. What did you guys think about that?
Do you want to go first? Or?
Sure. I don't think that's true. I think there's a lot of depth to him. I think the whole like point of his character arc shows his true depth. Like Strat really kind of nailed it on the nose of like kind of who he is as a character when, at the big twist or whatever, he was a like really, you see he's such a brilliant scientist and he's got a doctorate. He's got
I got the quote right here. Do you think I don't know you, Dr. Grace? She yelled. You're a coward, and you always have been. You abandoned a promising scientific career because people didn't like your paper you wrote. You retired to the safety of children who worship you for being the cool teacher. You don't have a romantic partner in your life because that would mean you might suffer heartbreak. You avoid risk like the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if that's not depth, I don't know what is. You know.
Well, I think it goes to show a very flawed person who, which that's one thing I love about the amnesia aspect is his thought when he's finally regaining his consciousness is, I made a noble choice.
Yes.
When he's first regaining his consciousness, and he thinks of himself, he's describing himself as muscular, as like, oh, I was prepared for this mission. I made a choice to come on this mission. And then talk about the realization at the end, right?
Yeah.
To basically crush all of that. So yeah, I totally agree. I think this particular reviewer, they did come after in their second portion. This was like their first kind of concept of Ryland Grace, but then in the end they kind of came to realize, there is a lot more depth to this person.
Oh yeah. I guess I would just echo what both of you said, that you start off thinking, okay, he at some point in this story he made the choice, because you first see him make a smaller choice to when the kids are all asking the questions, then he decides to just leave the class and dedicate himself to the research of astrophage.
Yeah.
So it kind of sells the idea like, okay, this is a guy who is willing to do something bigger than himself for people he cares about, which, you're kind of buying that into that lie he's been put into himself with the amnesia. And so the realization, because throughout the whole story, you're hearing the people who were first chosen. So you're wondering, how did he end up choosing to get here, to find out, oh, he didn't choose at all. He was forced under duress.
Yeah.
So like he was cowardly, and he went kind of like a tantrum baby, a baby throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
But as well, you see him use his smarts really quick too, on the fly. So he's quick thinking. He knows his stuff. But like you said, Strat put it there that you're never thinking he's a coward throughout the whole story until he abandoned academia because of a failed paper. He doesn't have any romantic interest because, well, there's failure there.
And what such a divisive analysis of him too. That she could have stopped at the abandoning academia, but no, she went further.
Yes, she went straight for the heart. So with that being said, I'm not going to say he's like the deepest character. He doesn't have an abyss of character, but to say he doesn't have any depth, I feel like is so wrong. There's plenty of stuff that I get from him where I can be like, I know what he would probably do to spend his free time, what kind of stuff interests him, what kind of hobbies he would do. I have a great picture of that. This is a real human being, essentially. So, yeah, he's got depth.
Yeah, I do think he does very good at making him realistic, but also just very brilliant at the same time. Like, not just in science, but like adapting. Like, the whole story.
Yeah, his problem solving
is just
incredible.
Adapting, problem solving, figuring things out on the fly, and it is just so fun to watch kind of him, I wouldn't say necessarily grow, but just kind of like find himself.
Yeah.
Reform into himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is another cool part with the amnesia is you see how, because you're right, Derek, how is he going to get into this position that he's in now? But the fascinating thing is he was prepared the entire time, right? He did the research. He was even in the water practicing with the spacesuit with all the equipment, which, that's another great thing Andy Weir does is he builds up to explain like how Grace was able to do all this. Grace isn't just smart. Through the book, you see he was prepared, that there were things there that made it. So, he could do spacewalks. He could do science in space.
I also think it makes, it really shows that Strat was kind of a genius herself, having not just a backup plan, but a backup plan. Like, I think she knew Ryland was the third choice, no matter what. And so
she was ruthless.
Yeah, she was.
Well, one of the critics I saw is that the flash of memories were a little just too convenient for him. Like, oh, it's convenient you remembered that just now kind of thing, which I don't know what to say to that, man. Like, do you want him to get his memory back or not?
Yeah. I'm just like
that is really why it is. It's more of a story thing rather than like, oh, he's just getting his memory back.
Like, learn to suspend your disbelief, okay?
Yeah. I feel like, okay, yes, we can agree, but it's also like a story, and like it just
you have to give a
story.
little. I feel like that's such a reach.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's awesome.
You're given plenty of other great signs in the book, and you're caught up on the amnesia.
Yeah. It's not how amnesia works. Oh, you speak from experience? How would you know? Do you even remember?
Yeah, exactly. What'd you guys think about Rocky?
He's the best part of the book. Which there's so many things I can talk about that I love about Rocky, and just the concept of discovering an alien race that I feel like Andy Weir gets so right, and why we want a story with another, like with making contact with intelligent species out there. Because my biggest complaint with the mainstream like Marvel and DC films is they're all out in space. You know, there's multiple planets out there. Why is everyone speaking English? Why? And why do they all have that? They all have the same crude vulgarities that it's so unimmersive, man. It drives me nuts. Like, at least Star Wars, you have subtitles because, you know, they're just going Junga
benga,
Tu scredo dopat slabo. See, at least George Lucas,
You saw in Big Doodoo this time.
Like, it just shows a lack of world building. Whereas here, like, first off, you get the whole, well, where do I start? Just the new atmosphere that they both have, just how they communicate first off, and which I feel like with Rocky trying to explain why he's there with, you know, the little models and everything. It's done in the movie. Me watching that, I was like, if I did not read the book, I would have no idea how he came to that conclusion.
But I think kind of where you're getting at is like, it is an alien creature, but he does so good that you kind of think it's possible that there could be a creature out there like that in space, you know, that has rock-like skin, lives on an environment similar to Venus, you know, just lives at a crazy high temperature, lives, you know, what, 400 or 500 years.
Has a completely like different math what was it, to like 6 degree a math comprehension,
a
6 base
6
numbering
base. Which I never knew anything about that till I read this book. So
well,
like
that is
really cool.
That is here on Earth, their cultures like the Mayan had 20 base maths, and I think there's some cultures that had like 12 base. So rather than base 10, it's the count up to 20 rather than 1 to 10. But so it's a cool way to use. I could read volumes of Andy Weir writing about discovering aliens like this. It's absolutely fantastic part of the book. Andy Weir, please write a version of Star Maker, or what's it, Star Maker?
Star Maker.
Olaf Stapledon's book about discovering different alien species. Andy Weir, that's your new task. Please write a book like that. Just discovering all these different aliens. I will love it and read it, please.
That could be awesome for sure. But he was just such a, what's the word, stalwart, just loyal,
what a bro,
great little friend, just, you know, what was I going to say? Just, you know, just reliable little guy.
He becomes such a homie. But as well, I love how they still bicker. And probably my favorite part is when he first talks, which a real treat with the audiobook. It's like a much more like more
Immersive.
melodious synthesizer is what he sounds like in the book, which I never expected, which I was like, oh, fantastic. It's not just a bunch of gobbledygook that someone made up. It's a completely new like sound wave and a way of thinking. I was like, this is incredible.
A tonal language.
Yeah, a whole new
Yeah.
tonal. Like I thought that's when I was just really sucked in. I was so happy.
Did either of you look at the book at all and see how Rocky was written? Like his language?
I need to.
Ooh.
I didn't. No.
Yeah, I would be
that.
curious to see that.
Yeah, I
but-
want to. Yeah, we need to see how
have
that
the
looks
ebook.
like on the
I'll pull
page.
it up.
Yeah, just the audiobook, like Derek said, having that just was such a treat. It just helped.
The guy
whole
reading the
experience.
audiobook did a fantastic
Ray
job.
Porter.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did really good.
He did.
That was another hard
phenomenal.
part with Ryan Gosling is I just kept wanting to see Ray Porter's voice.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the self monologue and stuff, even when he like gets sarcastic, where it's like, "Thanks, jerk," and Rocky's like, What last word mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. Not important. And even with his accents with other people, I thought he did a fantastic job. So kudos to Ray Porter. Which
Yeah.
I guess, side note, did you think he sounded kind of like a happier Robert California? Part of me was like, is this
little
the
bit.
guy who played Robert
gosh.
California?
I'm gonna have
And
to look at that.
and I looked him up. I was like, no, that's not the same guy. But
Ship diagram.
Oh, sweet.
All right, let me find.
Oh,
Rocky.
that's in the book? Cool.
Yeah. It's funny. They do have in the movie. This is the diagram they have. Oh gosh, come on. Sorry. Ebook thing.
Yeah, in the movie, they have that diagram.
This is the diagram they have on
in the spaceship.
for the spaceship in the presentation.
Oh, wow.
But obviously the cinematic version is a lot more elaborate because they even show like how the ship is supposed to do the 0G.
which that was really cool.
Oh,
to me.
yeah. Sweet.
That was super cool.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
When he
The
discovered
centrifuge.
that with the centrifuge, I was like, whoa. Because I'm so used to my spaceships just going pew pew pew. Meow. So like it's just nice to get like some in-depth answers to how a spaceship would work in space.
Yeah, more realistic. You
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Yes,
Like-
more realistic.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Rocky just was such a fun character. Like we said, we do feel like the movie did him pretty admirably. Like he was
Okay.
good rendition.
So it comes up as music notes, and then the rest of, when
okay.
it's actually translating them, it's all italicized.
Wow.
Bad.
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 That's pretty cool.
Which I love the touch in the audiobook. Once they get their language figured out, you just have Rocky talking with that sound playing with it. Like it's no longer to that musical tune because you can't really match it to the words that are being read, but it still gives you the sense that, okay, essentially Grace is here and just he's understanding.
Don't you love at the end when Grace
Yeah.
is using the language?
Yeah.
You say that.
He's like, oh no, it's a clock.
Like,
a clock. Which that was a really cool part of the book, how you see where this is where it's great to have a suspension of disbelief to where like you see how Grace is able to use his laptop to record certain notes and they're able to find a common ground for simple words, and he was able to put it in a database and just have that just be playing off for him. So it made you really believe that it's believable that he could learn what this alien is saying and the alien could learn back, which I thought that was really cool. Like, yeah, it's kind of, I guess you could say it's kind of a side quest because it's not helping with the Astrophage until it actually does.
Yeah. The entire time I'm like, I'm enjoying this, but isn't this an urgent situation?
Yeah, right. I guess that could be a gripe with the book. Like sometimes you're like, this is an anti-apocalyptic effort here. You're just out here playing hacky sack with an alien. Which I didn't.
hacky tape measure.
Yeah, hacky tape measure. Which I didn't expect there to be an alien in this book when I was reading, listen to the first part. You know,
Yeah.
I'm learning about the Astrophage.
That's kind of
I'm
why
like,
I was
this is pretty
so
cool.
mad at the trailers because I tried not to watch them, but I'm like, I wanted to be surprised, but
Yeah,
no.
I did. I did okay not getting too many spoilers, so it definitely was.
Oh, I did great at no spoilers. So
No, that's good.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I loved the whole side quest part with Rocky. I
It's so
wouldn't want it any
compelling.
other way. I feel like it ultimately, like, they would not have succeeded without each other anyways.
Oh yeah. Well, you had the researcher and the bio researcher and the engineer, and that was that's like the dynamic duo team. You know, you
Yeah,
got the big
but,
swordsman and the crafty assassin.
the human science with the Viridian
Engineering,
technology.
metals,
Yeah, engineering. So
xenonite.
yeah, exactly.
Which that was also cool. Like a noble
Yeah.
gas being able to be turned into a metal.
That was probably my biggest gripe with the book was it seemed to be a cure-all, but I do appreciate how Andy Weir made it the biggest flaw in the end.
Yes.
How it seemed to be
Yeah.
what saved him from everything in
Multiple
the end, but also
times.
it's like it was their downfall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for
clever
sure.
writing there to take something that you're thinking, oh, is this
Yeah.
Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah, the stuff you want to like. Yeah, you're just in the middle of the book. You're like, man, Andy Weir. I'm gonna have to dock you some points for that. You get to that part. Let me erase that.
Okay, you got me.
You got me. You got me.
You got me.
So yeah, what did you guys think about Strat?
Oh my gosh.
I think she was poorly represented on film,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think shown too many different sides. I felt like they tried to give her too much depth.
I appreciated in the book how she just was, that her character was always ruthless. There was really no heart to kind of sympathize with her like they did in the movie. Like they tried to make her seem more sympathetic.
Yeah, with
But
like
in
the whole
in
karaoke
the
part.
book. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, dude, when that was like when he's out on the boat talking to her before she does that, I was grabbing my wife's hand. I was like, please don't tell me they're going to get into a romantic relationship. Please don't do this.
I love in the book how they're like, you're sleeping with her, right?
Oh,
To
man.
Grace. And he's like,
No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the best part about her was, she was, as Thanos put it, the hardest choices require the strongest wills.
Means to an end.
Yeah, she saw what had to be done, knew that it was going to be difficult. Basically, her philosophy was like one of my favorite red versus blue quote from the director, where he says, it is an unequivocal quality of man that when faced with extinction, every alternative is preferable. And I'm like, yeah, that's Strat.
oh, yeah.
She's got one goal.
blow up the ice caps.
Yeah. It doesn't, I don't
Yeah.
care if I'm going to
Pave the
blow up
Sahara.
half the world, but if I save the other half, it's still a success.
Force somebody against their will to go on a suicide mission.
For the benefit of billions.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a character I think that would be the only way they could get a project like this done. You cannot coordinate with enemies like Russia and China, realistically, United States coming
They
together
would the
to
entire
try and
time
save
be
Earth.
trying to weaponize
Yeah.
the Astrophage.
Yeah, that's how you know this thing is really fiction. All the countries are working together way too smoothly.
Oh, yeah.
Even though they do mention there's some spies in the earlier parts, but yeah, to have it united so quickly, I was like, yeah, that's definitely fiction.
Well, that's why I think a character like Strat was so important, because I think he kind of he hints at there's people trying to weaponize Astrophage, and that's why she has two sets of teams, an A and
Backup
a B.
astronauts.
Yeah, backup.
For backup
and
team,
when the Astrophage explodes, they think it was spies.
like
So I
an
don't
attack.
think necessarily the world was at peace. I think it was more of a smaller group of government officials,
Yeah.
and I think they you kind of need that Emperor Caesar type character
Napoleon.
that
Yeah.
just takes over
It
and
is
is like, no rules for me. You do what I say. I have
Yeah.
full power. to get this done.
Yeah, it's one of
It's
those.
like the only way.
Yeah, it's like one of those rare cases where someone having all that power is kind of justified.
There needed to be
Especially when it's
decisions.
like Strat. Like even Grace in the book says, you know what? As much as I disliked Strat, I'm glad she was in charge because things were getting done and progress was being made, and there was no, for lack of a better term, there was no countries doing this dick waving contest. Sorry for the crudity today. I did not know how to say that.
dick measuring contest.
Yes.
muscle flexing.
That is why
Yeah.
one thing the movie kind of missed out on was the courtroom scene from the book. That was so important to demonstrate just her ability, her authority. And one of the comments was how cheesy it seemed, but I just loved it when they're like, detain her. And she's like, you and what army? I have the U.S. Army. You cannot detain me. And she just walks out, and it was all just to show she's not going to get arrested. But I mean, the realization she had at the end, of course, was like, yeah, I'm probably after this all happens, they're going to arrest me.
Yeah,
They'll probably put me on death row or throw me in jail for the rest of my life. But it was like, yeah, those decisions. And granted, there are very few people out there who could fill that position. And I think Andy Weir represented the perfect character to be in that position.
Yeah. Number one, they would have to be a sociopath. They would have to not have any empathy whatsoever. And just, I do think she's a genius. I think she had everything down, planned perfectly.
Yeah.
To the point where she even knew that Ryland Grace was her third option, which
Hence, I think
that
him
is such
participating
foresight.
in all the testing. Yeah. Like in the tool and underwater
training,
testing, the trainings,
everything. Being basically the lead scientist with Astrophage.
Thinking 20 steps ahead. Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, anything about the rest of the characters that you guys have any thoughts or anything you want to say?
Maybe later we can talk about our favorite Rocky and Grace moments, unless you want to talk about that right now, because it is like the emotional heart of the film. So we can have a whole section dedicated to their friendship and how it blossoms if we want to do that later, or we can do that now.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we can move on if you guys don't have anything about any of the other characters.
I think I kind of just want to say I agree with what you said earlier about the characters. They kind of existed to give this world some substance, rather than it just being a story about Grace, Rocky, and Strat.
Yeah.
Showed kind of some real characters in this. Like the scene where they're all, again, the movie didn't do it justice. The scene where all the crew is talking about their methods of suicide. That is so impactful. It really demonstrates like these people, the nobility in their cause and what they're trying to do, and kind of their acceptance with death. Kind of, despite them being so few in the book, it really humanized all those characters.
Yeah, it really flushed out the world and showing that this is like how, if all the countries were working together, how it would work. Because they even, they go to New Zealand and get a guy who was put into prison doing a crazy experiment.
Yeah.
And they talk to a Frenchman environmentalist, and they start to look at consequences, trying to try and predict how they can get this all going. And just every person we meet in the memories is just solidifying that, okay, this is a real thing, and these are real people trying to deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a thought. It might be a little dark. What method would you guys pick to unalive yourself if you were on the Hail Mary?
That is a little dark, man. What made you want to ask that?
I don't know. I'm just curious because in the story they all pick different methods, which is certainly interesting. Like I feel like the nitrogen method would probably be the way to go. Honestly,
what was it? Not methamphetamines.
Heroin.
Yeah. That seems pretty intense. Honestly, it would be one of those things where I don't know if I would pick a method. I would either want to just persist and read the books on the ship till I die
And die of starvation?
or maybe I go floating off into
jump into the deep
Tau
vacuum
Ceti
of space.
planet or whatever.
Being the most knowledgeable man in the universe.
Yeah.
To die.
Just have fun with it. No, I'm not going out. I'm gonna live out the rest of what I can and just have fun with it.
I think you'd go crazy being stuck on the Hail Mary.
Well, it did
He said
mention
he
how
did
the
have
Hail
all the games.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. So it's like, why not enjoy what we can before we go?
How many times can you play Minesweeper before you're ready to unalive yourself?
He mentions
I
he
got
has
a big
all
backlog.
the old what he mentions all the old Nintendo games he's got on there too. I don't know. The only time I've ever thought about where I choose to die is it's what probably every man thinks of is a last stand, but in this case, there's no one to fight. So this
Just go floating off into the sun. I'll get you.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a black hole in the vicinity, that would be my pick, honestly.
You would just out of
Launch
curiosity.
me into a
Hey,
black hole.
if you got any extra fuel, whatever you got, head to a black hole, I guess.
Yeah.
Would that be a quick death? Just having your matter just
Spaghettification.
spaghettified?
Apparently it wouldn't, because the closer you'd get to black hole, the slower your time would be. So if you were falling, say, backwards into a black hole looking out, you would see time pass by a lot quicker than time is passing by for you.
You would look frozen to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you hit the event horizon, they say you would freeze and then eventually fade into blue. It's either red or blue, and then fade out of existence, but over eons of time.
Yeah.
So crazy.
It's just, yeah.
You just want to go into that library world where you can
Yeah, I want.
Yeah, he wants to join
Wan Xiao through the books.
He wants to join Washington's library. But I guess I might choose the nitrogen or the gun. Yeah.
Quick, painless.
Quick, painless, get it over with.
Yeah. Sorry to be a little morbid, but I just thought that was interesting. I think that was great that Andy Weir put that in there. Just saying,
It makes you think for sure.
yeah, how would I do it? But anyways, why don't we get into? You wanted to get into the BFF moments.
Yeah, the BFF. Yeah, the relationship that just makes this story even though you're in the cold vacuum of space, it's warm. It's so nice. And probably my favorite moment is when they get the idea to send a sampler down to Adrian to harvest life to see if Astrophage has a predator. And Grace is about to go out. Rocky says, "Grace, you're a friend now." And he's basically saying,
safe.
be safe. I want you to come back. You're my friend. I'm going to miss you. But, it's there's the subtext is so important here because, dudes don't just say everything they're feeling all at once. And they usually just keep it to one sentence like that. Grace, your friend now. And it's you can capture what he's feeling, all of that.
Oh, yeah.
I just love the way how innocent Rocky sounds. Even though he's years, scores of years older than Grace.
And a genius himself.
He's still somewhat childlike in our minds because he's
just
using
very innocent.
Yes, very innocent.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I do love that part. I mean, oh man, that's so hard for me to narrow down. I love the part where after they get the sample, there's a breach in one of the fuel bays, and so they're just spinning out of control. And Rocky, sacrifices himself to save Ryland, and then vice versa. Ryland sacrifices himself to save Rocky, or do what he can to save Rocky. Ends up getting third-degree burns all over his arms, blasted by the ammonia.
Again, the movie just failed to have that.
I know.
Yeah.
I do feel like they did a good version of Rocky saving Ryland, but
Yes.
Yeah.
not the opposite.
I mean, that is definitely one of my favorite parts too. And I was imagining this insane scene where it was almost like a Star Trek style, with the chairs like in the middle of this big room. And, it's this massive metal chair, and that had landed on Grace. And I'm just picturing Rocky picking up the chair, like he's chucking it across the room. It just seems so cool to me. And just such a beautifully intense moment. And again, such a wonderful foreshadowing to Grace's own decision in the end. Like where Rocky literally is about to sacrifice himself and potentially die for Grace. And in the end, Grace does the same thing, but just such a beautiful moment. And of course, the introduction with them when they're getting to know each other.
No kidding.
With how Grace helps him understand why everyone on his ship is dead, and he didn't understand, and
and the watching him sleep.
Oh yeah, I observe.
Yeah.
Oh man. And just
bros got to watch each other sleep.
I know, right? Watch over your homies, fellas.
Watch your homies. Make sure they're safe.
Watch the homies at night. Hashtag kiss the homies goodnight.
Derek will see me as window. Derek, I'm watching.
I do also love how they have the excuse like Viridian thing.
Yeah.
Or human thing, and they're like, understand.
Understand.
I think that's a cool aspect.
That's so great.
Not to get too religious. I don't know.
Religious.
Andy
Hallelujah.
Weir is an atheist, right?
I'd imagine so.
He seems to preach a lot about evolution in this book, or at least Ryland Grace is a big believer of evolution.
Yeah, which I don't want to say if he is or if he isn't, but I do feel like there was a lot of religious kind of things in this undertones. For me, I feel like it was Rocky and Ryland talked about we met at this specific time for a reason. Like both our races were at this
more than a coincidence.
More than a coincidence. Where we're not smart enough to figure it out on our own. We had to come here both at the same time to meet, and they wouldn't have been able to do it without each other. And
it's a very divine crossroads.
Yeah, it's definitely more. It seems, at least for me, it seems like. What's the word? Just more
miraculous,
meant to be
providence.
Type thing. Like a miracle.
Yeah.
And I also think there's some meaning to having Dr. Grace have his name be Grace. Having Rocky saved by Grace type
and
thing.
Rocky, the Rock.
Yeah.
Grace and the Rock. Whoa.
One of my side note, but one of my favorite jokes from this movie is the picture of Ryan Gosling performing in La La Land with Emma Stone, and then a picture of him with Rocky in Project Hail Mary, and saying, "Just goes to show, Ryan Gosling has chemistry with both a stone and a rock."
That's great.
That's awesome.
But I never thought about that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I don't know if that
elevates the book for
coincidence or if actually Andy Weir was just kind of throwing some Easter eggs in there.
I don't know his religious views, but
me neither.
Evolution's a big talk in this, but because they're always asking how did we get to this point in evolution where you don't know about radiation in space, but you're able to do interstellar travel, and I have no idea about how to make xenonite from xenon. It's so crazy, and which that was also refreshing because it's if there is intelligent life out there, it's not always going to be alien domination or anything. They might actually be excited to learn stuff from us, and we actually might be able to trade in knowledge.
Intelligence.
And interesting choice making Rocky. They have relationships. They have lifelong relationships with whatever spouse
their mate,
spouse equivalent they would have, their mate. Again, no, not something you typically think if you're thinking of entirely non-human alien. You wouldn't think, they have relationships. They care about each
Yeah.
other. They love each other.
Yeah, like when they name the planet after Rocky's mate, I love Grace's reaction, like, that little devil. He didn't say he had a mate. I guess Iridians don't kiss and tell.
Yeah.
And like, he says like the notes. And so Grace, being this pop culture fan, is like, well, I named him Rocky, so I guess I'll call that one Adrian.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I love that.
And one of my favorite parts in the end is it's just a sentence from Rocky when he just says, I have to go back home and watch Adrian sleep. And so I'm just like, oh, he made it back to his mate.
Yeah.
And like they
They're
did it pretty
together.
good. They did it pretty good in the movie as they're like both walking on the beach. He doesn't say the exact words, but he just basically says, I have to get back to Adrian. Like letting the audience know that, oh, Rocky got back to his
Adrian
mate.
did wait.
Adrian, he did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
A lot of fun. So fun.
yeah. So heartwarming for sure.
And can we talk about how much of a like game changer move it was in the film? They used an actual puppet for Rocky instead of just some CGI creation.
Oh yeah. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee there was CGI involved, but
Right.
just watching
In the right moments. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever watched Corridor Crew and their stuff. Sometimes their stuff is pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
They talk about having like practical things and then putting CGI on top of it.
Yeah, just to enhance it,
And,
right?
Yeah, to enhance it just makes it so much better.
Oh yeah.
And I just feel like that is what Hollywood is missing. A
Oh
lot
yeah,
of the time right
I
now.
think it helps that the actors have something physical to react to, because I don't know if you've heard the story when The Hobbit was being filmed and Sir Ian McKellen was, he was sitting alone in a green screen creation of Bilbo's Hobbit hole, and he broke down into tears because he wasn't with any actors. He was trying to act like he was talking to all these people, and then he cried.
Was
and
not
said,
on a set.
This is
It was
not why I
green
became an
screen.
actor.
Yeah.
And I think that was very telling of how CGI is kind of like the over usage of CGI is kind of ruining modern day films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a movie from 20 years ago can look infinitely better than a movie today. Or that's saying something with just the quality. And sure, CGI has gotten amazingly better, but yeah, they're missing something when it comes to the practicality.
I mean, has it though? Yeah, I mean, we're going off topic here, but I feel like it probably has been better, but the amount of effort they put into it has gone way down.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
can
like
see
you
that.
compare Transformers to Marvel CGI, and you're like, it's night and day.
It's like, oh man, they must
like-
have had like a 90-day free subscription to the latest Adobe Acrobat or something.
And their subscription ran out mid-production.
Yep. Had to use a different one. But yeah, like
Yeah,
even with Pirates of the Caribbean with Davy Jones,
Yeah,
like
right.
that was what, 16, 17 years
Yeah.
ago? Yeah. But yeah, Lord of the Rings did it so well where they enhanced things with CGI. They kept it mostly to a minimum. So once again, another reason why the Lord of the Rings trilogy is the greatest trilogy of all time. Hashtag lessons from Loader. That really rang more inside my head. I don't think that sounded as good out loud.
That's right. We'll forgive you. Well, kind of get back on topic here.
Well, I think the point we were trying to get there is with Rocky being a puppet, it was incredible to see how something without a face we really bonded with, and we were able to like see expression come from, which if we didn't bond with it, I probably would just think it's a stand-in of a mini stone talus from this Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom games, the way he moves and everything. But, the voice and everything, the way they just went back and forth with each other. Sometimes they'd get on each other's nerves. And, Grace saying like, dude, I don't know what he wants me to do. He says, put this here, put this there. And then I do it. And he goes, what are you doing? Or like when
I can hear you, Grace. What do you
what
do you
are
mean?
doing? Yeah, what do you mean? Or like when Grace is just talking about like, yeah, I used to have a girlfriend or I had a mate, but now she's with Mark, and it's just like, Rocky hates Mark. Which that was like unscripted and was an inside joke with the cast because there was a guy named Mark on the stage crew that like Ryan and the guy controlling Rocky would always harass and stuff. And so Ryan threw that in there. And then like the guy controlling Rocky was like, oh, I know what to do. Rocky hate Mark. Because like the way Rocky moves just immediately like goes up just like, oh, I hate this guy already. If you gave me the word, I would kill him, bro.
Yeah, I got you back.
I got you back, bro. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, another part I thought was pretty funny is like Ryland tries to like, he referenced like a cartoon and he tries to explain it to Rocky. And Rocky's like, he's just like, save it. Tell me the data. Like, you don't need to tell me
Not
this.
important. Save it for later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So fun. Such a delightful book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of enjoyable to see them come to those little like human and iridian things that you just can't explain. Like he even just is trying to be like, how do I explain sleep to this guy? Like, oh, I'm just gonna pass out.
How do I explain television?
Yeah, how do I explain television? How do I tell him like I pass out willingly and I hallucinate as I do it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would just. That's why, they're both of them are so smart because I could only imagine just trying to like figure out yes and no, and he kind of makes a joke in the book. I was like, no, yes, no.
Is this an Abbott and Costello routine?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess just one more part that I thought was really enjoyable, at least in the book. I don't think it was in the movie. Is when Ryland Grace is like modifying the Beatles, and he drops one of the screws.
Oh yeah,
and he's like, Rocky, can you make another screw? He's like, why? I dropped one. He's like, be more careful, okay? He's like, sorry, I have to use my hands for this. He's like, then use other hand. I have to hold on to this. Then use third hand. I make another screw. And he's like, oh yeah, you don't have 5 limbs coming off your body.
They can each do their own thing. Oh yeah, so fun.
So, just to move on to the next topic, I see some of you wrote down in our online or outline.
Yeah.
Could there have been a better way to save Earth?
That's what I wanted to bring up. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Good question.
Yeah, you brought
I
it
got
up,
some
Geoff.
good stuff.
Let's hear it.
All right. So, the first thing I thought of when they were talking about the astrophage and just the propulsion from it was in Futurama when they have global warming and the Earth is heating too much and everything's melting and everyone's too hot and people are catching on fire. They realize the robots are putting out all the emissions, and so Nixon holds a robot party on an island to group all the robots in the world there to blow them up. And of course the robots eventually realize, and the crew comes to save them and save Bender, and they're like, robots, we got to push the Earth away from the sun. And so they all like release their emissions, their fire burps from the drinking of alcohol, and it's like, it's not enough. And then Bender, he gets up and puts his hiney to the sky and released an atomic blast, and you just see this like fireball come off of the Earth, and the Earth slowly moves away from the sun out of the orbit, and they're like, perfect, the temperature has dropped to just the right amount. And so I'm just thinking, like, why didn't they just hook up a bunch of rocket boosters? They have all the astrophage they need. Just move the Earth a little closer to the sun.
Why don't we just move Bikini Bottom somewhere else?
Exactly. No, I get the logistics don't quite work out probably, but
probably put a hole in the
what's
earth.
the
it
math
could have
on
been an
that,
option.
Yeah, how did no one think of this? It's first grade, SpongeBob.
I would say on top of that, the main thing would be, hey, astrophage is a fuel, produces heat. Just heat the Earth with astrophage.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know how long the sun would actually last. I know it's dimming at an alarming rate. I don't know what, like, if it eventually just goes out entirely with the astrophage.
Well,
or
I
if it
think
gets
they
to a
mention
certain
all the other
thing,
stars,
but-
like no star exceeds less than 10% of dimness, and then they just stay there. So yeah, they could just keep it warm with the astrophage and still have that sunlight, so they still get the photosynthesis for all their plant life. But
yeah, something like that.
that's one way to think about it, but that's not a very compelling story, is it, Geoff?
You miss out on Rocky.
Last I checked, Andy Weir and not Geoff was the author of Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, you pretty much just sentenced Rocky to death. How do you feel about that?
Hey, I'm not saying it was the right option for the story. I'm just saying, were there other ways they could have saved Earth? Were there other ways?
Man.
I'm not saying it's the right way either. 'Cause obviously, Rocky was the right way.
I feel like I'm not smart enough to come up with a solution. I mean, I could probably think of like a sci-fi solution, but yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Definitely something to think about.
Oh, yeah. It'd be interesting. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. Do you have any other options? What would
Yeah,
you do?
let's get smarter brains on this, and we know you're out there.
Yep. Do we just get like a bajillion needles, fly out to the Petrova line, and just start stabbing all the astrophage? And again, one of my favorite lines was, I penetrated the outer cell membrane with a nano syringe. You poked it with a stick. No, I said, well, yes, but it was a scientific poke with a very scientific stick. And then Strat, it took you 2 days to think of poking it with a stick. And then Grace, you be quiet.
See, this is just another sign that we lost Steve Irwin too soon. He would have done that, no problem. Crikey, let's poke it with a stick.
Yeah. A bajillion needles just go out there and, take out some astrophage.
Heck, could we kebab them? Just get them all in a line, and like a Inigo with those bats.
I mean, they collected them with the sampler. Just put a big sticky trap.
Yeah, that would be probably my guess. Is just have like a collector just orbiting Venus. Just collecting it all and then use it for.
They
fuel.
could put it in that geostationary orbit right where the line is and intercept it all, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe. That would be a feat, but it is called Project Hail Mary for a reason. It is a Hail Mary. Hey, another religious thing right there.
Oh yeah.
Reference. Andy Weir,
Greg.
are you a Christian?
If you're watching this, please comment.
Let us know. Hey, Greg, do you know which move or play I used most in the football games we played when we were younger?
Oh. Hail Mary?
Yeah. Probably the only play I did when I didn't have to punt the ball.
No, dude, it was the bomb.
The bomb. Well, I remember you making fun of me because I called it Hail Mary. And you're like, Hail Mary? Really?
Oh, Geoff, you swore.
You washed your mouth out with soap.
Yeah. That was probably more Madden than Blitz, right?
Yeah.
Because Blitz is...
NCAA.
it's only the bomb.
27 or 2007, something like that.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Let us know. How would you save Earth if
Astrophage was dimming our sun?
If Astrophage was real.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to talk about a little bit more was the twist and how, oh man, I absolutely loved finding out that Ryland was just a pure coward and threw such a tantrum about getting forced onto the Hail Mary. Because, I would like to think if I was faced with this situation that I would go nobly and sacrifice myself for humanity. But at the same time, I don't know what I would do if I was faced with that situation. So I wanted to see.
Especially when it essentially comes down to just you.
Yeah.
It has to be you.
I wanted to see what you guys thought. Do you feel like Ryland was a hero, or do you feel like he was a coward? Or is he somehow both?
Yeah, I think it's the hero rising moment or hero rising story, because definitely his primary weakness was his cowardice. I love the quote in the moment when he finally has the realization and remembers everything fully.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, okay, I see how it is. I'm not some intrepid explorer who nobly sacrificed his life to save Earth. I'm a terrified man who had to be literally dragged, kicking and screaming, onto this mission. I'm a coward." And I mean, it's one thing to just, he initially when he's confronting Strat about it, and she, basically calls him out as a coward, and he runs from it, right? He doesn't face it at all. But then in this moment, he is facing it, right? Yeah. This is his overcoming moment. Is he going to overcome this, or is he going to do the same thing? And this is where he transcends the cowardice to be the hero, and in the end make the decision he should have back when Grace asked him to go on the ship, right? In the same way, when he's going to save Rocky, he's essentially making the same decision. He might not have enough fuel. He might not even make it to Rocky. He is sacrificing himself essentially to save his best friend.
Well, he's certainly not returning home.
Yeah.
After going to save Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely making that noble choice, which you're really happy to see him make, especially after learning that he was a coward.
Yeah.
And so you're happy that he's had that growth. And it's kind of nice to see the main character, instead of receiving Deus Ex Machina, being the Deus Ex Machina for your favorite character.
There you go. Should we have an Ender Shadow version of this book where it's from Rocky's perspective?
It's all just music.
It's all just music, and underneath it, bad, bad, bad. What do? Wish Grace was here. Bad, bad, bad. Very, very bad.
Yeah. No, Geoff, I think you nailed it. I think it was awesome to see. I think deep down he truly is a hero. He truly is brave. But, he kind of let his cowardice have the best of him in that moment. And through regaining his memory, he discovered who he truly is.
Yeah.
Not having kind of that his history to taint who he is, or like kind of define who he is.
Not letting the past define him.
Yeah. And so I feel like that's just such a good lesson of kind of you need to let go of your mistakes. You need to let go of your times of cowardice or your times. You need to
face them and recognize them, but then be able to let them go.
Yeah. And then, like you said, he was extremely brave once he realized he was a coward, and he's facing it, and he's like, okay, I see it now. I am a coward. So I can either quit right now, or I can move forward and overcome this. And, obviously he does move forward, and he becomes a pure hero for sure.
Of not just the human race, but of the Iridian race as well.
Yeah.
I just do love absolutely how it was almost like a non-decision for him, to go save Rocky. I mean, sure, I think mostly it was just a daunting choice he knew he had to make, but it was almost like it was his choice he had to make. And that really goes to show the depth of their friendship that formed in the story.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I do love in the book how Andy Weir does make you think just for a moment that he did not go back to save Rocky.
I'm sorry, Rocky.
Sorry, Rocky.
You won't get to dissect a beetle.
Exactly. So good. And that is definitely one of my favorite parts, too, is when he finally makes it back to Rocky's ship. And, he's knocking on with the wrench.
I know you can hear me.
Rocky is just like, Grace, is that you?
Yeah.
He's just so happy and excited.
So happy. Can you imagine being in Rocky's shoes? Which talk about a great clever way to like turn the tide with the Talmoeba and everything, showing that they used evolution to their advantage. But it goes back to that whole Jurassic Park thing. They played God, and it was way too much for them.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of my favorite moments. And just to be Rocky and just see this happening and realize it and be like, oh no, I'm doomed, only to have your best friend show up at the 11th hour, or it wasn't quite the 11th hour because he had plenty of fuel, but either way, just to be there and help you despite the fact that he knew he was going to die to save you, which he ends up not dying, which I think the whole living off a Talmoeba thing was a little bit of a stretch for me. I was like, I don't buy edible. That. Yeah, I don't buy that.
It's all biology when it comes down to it.
I do think
cells consuming cells.
The substantiation for it, because you get the idea of like, how can two different species be able to eat? Like, because he can't eat Rocky's food, right? But there is the idea that the Astrophage and the Talmoeba could have potentially been what seeded Earth, I think is the insinuation. And so, and then, of course, science in our biology, which essentially should be able to eat it. It still should be calories. So, but again, quite a stretch and quite a leap to make in that logic, and then for it to even work out.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a little bit of Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, I feel like though the same with the Astrophage. It happens to eat the sun, but also be how they get to the other stars.
Means of interstellar travel.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that aspect. I think that was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Because if something that consumes the sun is
trivial. What do you call them? Disagreements with the book.
Yeah, but if you think about it,
I swear we're smart, viewers.
If you think of an organism that consumes the sun, which is essentially pure energy, where would that energy go? And so if you're able
it does a perfect conversion of mass to energy and its ability to travel at near light speed
is essentially what they do is they figure out how to harness that energy. But that was an interesting thing. I did a little math. I am by no means qualified to do any math like this. I mean, I Googled one thing that I did. I loved the science behind it, the whole aspect of them accelerating at 1.5 Gs continuously to go out to Talseti. Get out of here, Google. But so I'm like, I Googled how fast would you be moving how fast would it be to accelerate at 1.5 Gs per second? And it pretty much said 33 miles per hour per second. And so I did the math, basically saying
Calculate the speed gained.
The technology is rising. No, get it out here.
okay, I'm not gonna say GOOGLE anymore because we got a couple.
I checked it the second time you said it. It was in the background.
We got a couple Android users here. But anyways, so 33 miles per hour. This is the math I did per second. So that's an acceleration of 33 miles per hour per second. So let's just say 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 33 miles per hour times 60. Is that right? That would be 1 minute. You're at 1,980 miles per hour. So then let's do an hour. So you do 1,980 times 60. Hours is 60 minutes. So then by an hour, you're at 118,800 miles per hour.
miles per second.
miles per hour.
Oh,
Yeah, he calculated it was 33, the acceleration of 33 miles per hour per second.
Per
And then he
second.
got it up to a minute, and now this is what it is, an hour.
Yeah. And then, okay, so that's an hour, 24 hours in a day. So then we times this by 24. So one day you will be up to 2,851,200 miles per hour. So that's one day. You're already at 2 million miles per hour. So 1 year, times that by 365, you're at 1,440,688,000 miles per hour, which is like double the speed of light. So I don't know if my math is correct or not. I don't know if GOOGLE was correct in telling me that accelerating at 1.5 Gs equals 33 miles per hour. But if it is, I just thought that was interesting. I don't know where I was going with that.
It is. I think it's pretty accurate in representing that because the Astrophage could only get up to sublight speed, which I mean it's still insanely fast. But how fast it can reach sublight speed.
Yeah.
How it's not something that is going to happen.
Well, part of it was I was just so curious about how fast the Project Hail Mary was moving. Because I'm just like imagining accelerating because, like when you're at a constant speed, you don't feel the acceleration. So if you're at a constant speed in space, you would be at 0 Gs. You only feel the G's when you're accelerating. So
that's the
exactly.
car starts.
So if you're at 1.5 G's constantly, that is accelerating so fast every second.
Yeah.
Increase it by 33 miles per hour. So I just really thought that was cool. But
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, here's my contribution to this intelligent conversation.
Some science.
Man, you guys are so smart.
The coma arms, okay, pretty cool technology. The only thing I could think of whenever those were brought up is the Futurama episode where Fry and Leela go to the getaway. That's really a monkey zoo, but everything is like taken care of by these robot arms. And when Leela is going off with her ex-boyfriend to talk, Fry's like, "No, I'm here alone." When he looks at the arms, he's like, "Maybe you could." And the arms are like, "No." But besides that, they do everything. They pick their nose, they scratch their butt. And that's all I could imagine with those coma arms that are like taking care of them while they're sleeping. They're just
Yeah. Oh man.
You guys are too smart.
That's my
for me.
contribution.
I don't have
to
much
intelligence.
contribution.
All right. Well, let's get into the ending.
That's
One
what I wanted
thing-
to get into.
Derek
The
sent
ending
a
ending.
text out because we were all trying to read this and listen to the audiobook before we went and saw the movie. And then what'd you say exactly, Derek? You were
I
like,
said, "Oh my gosh, the ending to Project Hail Mary is something I didn't know I wanted."
yeah. I think that was just the perfect description. Just like even the part where he goes to save Rocky. And that's kind of where I thought it was going to end, but then it just it takes it back to where he's living with the Iridians, and I just thought it was so fun, just such a good ending.
Well, yeah, when you learn that he was put on the Project Hail Mary under duress, essentially, and as soon as you get the idea that he now has the ability to go home, the ending I wanted was for him to show up as Earth's savior, see Strat in her cell, and say one of his snarky comments, being like, "Surprised to see me," and
the exact same thing.
yeah, that's what I wanted. But the ending we got was something I didn't fathom, and I loved so much to the point where I realized that I didn't get what I want, and that it's better for it.
Yeah.
Which, kudos to Andy Weir. that's a sign of a good writer, being able to give a satisfying ending that no one expects, but they didn't realize they wanted the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is so funny because I think I'm going to continue to comment on this. The podcast I'm listening to seems so relevant to the books we're reading, like I did last time with Princess Bride. And so Jim Thayer, I was listening to his podcast on surprise endings. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it fits so well to this because an author needs to know an ending that is a complete surprise is not a good ending. Like if the reader gets the ending and they're like, how the heck did we even get here? Like this is completely out of nowhere. That's a bad ending. But if the ending leaves the reader, and it was funny because there was also Brandon Sanderson, their 15-minute writer podcast. They also talked about surprise endings too. If the reader gets the ending and it's somewhat of a surprise, but they look back on the book and it was leading up to this the whole time. And I wasn't even expecting it. Just like you said, Derek, you're thinking Grace is going to go back home. He's going to go be the hero. And then what does the ending do? But give us everything that it was leading up to. Grace was still going to sacrifice himself. He's going to be with his best friend. He's going to live, basically his best life. Going back to Earth, he has no one. Rocky's the one he really cares about. So, and even in the end, he's still a school teacher, right?
Yeah.
Doing the thing he loves. So it's not the ending you were expecting, but it's everything the book was leading up to.
Yep. I just loved the imagery of 30 or so Iridian kids, all a bunch of little mini Rockies that I've come to just adore and love, just jumping up with excitement. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Or yes, I know, question. Oh my goodness. It was just so, it was very satisfying, a very good payoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I do love how shows him, just falling back into who he truly is. Mm-hmm. He is a teacher at heart.
Cool teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a cool teacher and just a good person. And that was one thing I forgot to mention that I love, and I feel like we need more of this in books, is there was vulgarity in this, but it was so effective.
He only really swore when it was like
when he realized he was facing an alien.
Yeah. When he was just like, oh my gosh. Like he even says at one point in the beginning, he's like, oh, holy fudge. Holy fudge? Really? That's what I say?
Like, I must have kids or I'm deeply religious. I loved that aspect because I feel like, Jim Thayer talked about this in that podcast, that he says swearing is like not cool anymore. Mm. When in books that people write, it's like people have gotten over it. And it's like, Stephen King, factor. You're in your own boat with this, making everybody so vulgar. I just love how Andy Weir did this.
Oh, yeah.
And just when he sees Rocky or the spaceship and realizes it's an alien, that's a proper time to use some vulgarity. When you use it so often, it just loses its meaning and its effectiveness.
Yeah, he essentially uses it to emphasize the shock moment. Moment.
Yeah.
So it makes the book so much more approachable to just have so many more audiences.
Yeah,
too.
I'm able to recommend this to so many more people I know because I'm like, you can survive with the one F-bomb that's in it.
You got kids in astronomy, that's going to be a book they'll enjoy reading while they're learning about space. Mm-hmm. Something that, you don't feel like you're exposing them to all kinds of vulgarity. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Awesome. Anything else, guys, that you have?
No, we'll be glad to talk more about it if you guys want to join in the comments. Give us your thoughts, maybe things we haven't addressed, and we would love to hear your take and maybe start a conversation with you. We do read every comment we get.
Yeah, which has been like 0.
Yeah, so we're not like swimming in comments. Your comment's going to be seen.
Yeah. Besides like our social media, we haven't gotten any for our podcast. So please, like, we want to hear back from you. Mm-hmm. We want to know what we could do to improve. So yeah.
Or just alternate thoughts on things, books, things we said.
Give us some recommendations as well.
It's great to hear perspective.
For sure. Yeah, before we end this, I forgot. We are doing a whole new segment. It's not going to be in our podcast. It's just going to be a YouTube video that we post. It's just completely somewhat unrelated to the book in our podcast. We are all aspiring writers, and last time with Princess Bride, we did an exercise where we wrote alternate endings to the Princess Bride because the author leaves it kind of open-ended, and we had so much fun doing that, and it really helped kind of our writing, and we want to kind of continue doing that, show our chops as writers and to help improve and practice and things like that. So this time around, we're going to do a segment where we all wrote about an alien encounter. So tune in to our video. We'll post it pretty much the same time as the podcast. But yeah, if you're interested in that, go check that out.
That's especially where we need feedback.
Yeah.
Yes.
We definitely need feedback.
Go ahead and comment how you would write an alien encounter and what kind of tropes you would use or what kind of methods you would use to design a different alien, a different life in the galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. So
let's have fun with this.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to have fun with this. And this is what we want. We want a community. We want this to be a club. This is why we call it a book club. We just really
want all of us to grow as writers.
Yeah. Exactly.
Increase our abilities. And I think large part of it is also just encouragement, right? From each other, from our community. That's one of the biggest downfalls somebody can have is approaching their book alone. Because then motivation or consistency can be lost. So I think having each other to be like, yeah, man, that's great, keep going, you got this is so valuable.
I did have a short conversation with someone on YouTube from one of the videos I posted on our social media.
Yes, I saw that.
That's fun.
He was interested in. It was just
the few sentences.
Joke.
Yeah,
I used a few sentences from my actual book that I'm writing, and he was intrigued and wanted to know more about it. So I sent him to one of our episodes where we actually talk about our projects. And he gave me a little bit of feedback, which was awesome. So we want more of that.
That guy's soul.
Exactly.
Let me see if I can find his name. Give him a little shout out.
Little shout out here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember reading that and just being like, there is still a good abundance of just good, decent people out there.
Yeah. When you are learning and growing as a writer, it can be very vulnerable to kind of put yourself out there. So,
it's like exposing your soul.
Yeah, exactly. So
the inner machinations of my mind.
Things that positive feedback, not even really just positive, but feedback in general is just so nice to have.
Oh yeah, shout out to you, Thing in the Swamp.
Yeah.
Great name, by the way. Great name. Thing in the Swamp.
You thing in the swamp. Keep swamping, bro.
Keep swamping it up, and we appreciate the feedback. You are a blessed man or woman. I don't know. Actually, we don't know your gender.
I think it's a dude.
I think so too, but I don't want to be too presumptuous.
Things in the swamp usually are, but
yeah, the swamp's not really a feminine place.
So that's awesome. Go check it out, guys. Let us know. Thank you for joining us on this episode. We are going to give our reviews out of 10. And then next up, we'll have Geoff with the book pick. So I can go first on the review.
All right.
Man, this is just my kind of book. It is just perfect for me. It's in the 9s. I'm going to go 9.5.
Sweet.
There's just so much to love about it. And the rereadability is so great because I've literally read it 3 times over this month.
Yeah.
Or listened to it 3 times this month. So I loved it. I thought it was so fun.
Oh yeah, awesome. All right, yeah, I'll go next. Halfway through, I was going to give it an 8 because, not to say I wasn't enjoying it. 8's still great. But the definitely deserves a 9. Just by the end of the book, fantastic, so fun, great rereadability. The science is just absolutely amazing, and just makes, like I said at the beginning, it makes you feel so smart, and just again such a wonderful dynamic duo story. So amazing. Love it. Rocky is fantastic.
Yep.
Nice. And I would give this one an 8.8. This definitely brought back the feelings of reading Jurassic Park again. It captured that I can elevate myself to a higher mindset, at least for a story, and to discover new things, not just about our world, but about our solar system, about our universe. And at its heart, it's a story of friendship, but it captures that wonderful interstellar travel of going into the unknown and finding out new things. And yeah, I believe I gave Jurassic Park a 9.3. I guess the only reason I put this one lower is because dinosaurs are just cooler, man. But both of them, they're like these great science fiction novels that just really help you just elevate your way of thinking.
Yeah.
I will say with my ratings, I can't really like place books against each other. It's just so hard because like I love Jurassic Park so much, but for everything it's not Project Hail Mary. So in my mind, I could totally get the comparison for sure, and I think that can be
I just obviously have a bias.
I just can't. It's so hard. It's so hard to rate them.
Yeah. Well, I do feel like
I struck.
The science aspect is a good comparison because of like Michael Crichton was so good at making it seem so complicated, but not so out of reach for your
believable or understandable.
Exactly. And I think Andy Weir did
a
pretty
lot
much
of that
the
as
same.
well.
Yeah.
Which there's still some things I can't like remember. Like for instance, how was Rocky able to see Grace from across his ship? Like I still can't remember that, but that's something we can talk about later, and I can always reread it.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to enjoy rereading it.
Oh, you mean
to
like
find
when
out.
Rocky was in his ship and Grace was in his?
And he's just they're just talking with the
camera.
robot.
So like the laptop.
Oh yeah,
equipment,
that's right.
How
Yeah,
he's
the
able
camera
to
where
see
he's
the
able
laptop
to like,
and it creates a texture.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. We know. I know. I always knew.
You got it. It's in there.
We didn't even talk about that part where they were getting to know each other.
We kind of
across
did.
the ship. Oh man, that was so fun to me.
And he's like, "This could go on forever. I'm gonna be done.
I'm gonna be done." It's like, man, he knows one human gesture. Boy, is he gonna use it.
Oh man, and what was the part where he's like, "Enough of that," to Rocky? Like, oh man, I can't remember. It was so funny. But yeah,
I say the part I loved in the movie is with the measuring tape. How Rocky's just playing with it.
Yeah.
Can't see the numbers. He's just like, "What is this toy?" And then he gets all tangled in it. That was such a wonderful moment. Great with Rocky.
Did fantastic.
Movie.
Oh yeah,
so good.
oh man, yeah, we could talk about it forever. But Geoff, hit us with the next book. What are we reading?
What are we reading
All right,
next?
you guys ready? Ready for
ready.
this?
I'm buckled in.
All right. We're going to read Mein Kampf. No, I'm joking. That's going to flag us. No. We are not reading that. No, I was thinking of we're in May and entering June and May, and it's just this wonderful weather, sunny, just beautiful time. And I just think of the I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, you're too busy giving us a love story here.
And I was just thinking of this happy rodent folk at Redwall. And so I want us to read Redwall.
Okay.
Redwall!
Fun.
I am. That is.
Yes.
This is, man, this will bring me right back to my childhood because I have not read it since.
Nice.
So
I've never read them. I just watched the TV show. So I'm excited. I am really excited.
That's great.
This will be great. That'll be fun.
The show is fantastic. That'll have to be part of the discussion too. But yeah, the book. Whew, it was so conflicting because I was like, Matameo, Redwall. Matameo is my favorite, but Redwall is the beginning. So I really want to get on it. I'm glad Derek hasn't read it. So even better place to start.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we were going to do the outro a little different this time. Derek, I can't remember.
So we each say like a line that we like, and then I say,
We didn't rehearse.
yeah, we didn't rehearse,
It's all
obviously.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we each say a line, our favorite line from the book and or movie, and then I like either you or I can say until next time. I say keep reading. Geoff says keep writing, and then you can lead us in saying all together and keep staying rascally.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
those watching, you didn't see any of that. We rehearsed this. Watch this great rehearsal.
Oh, I just remembered. I'll say it with my favorite line, so go ahead.
Want me to start?
Yeah, start with your favorite.
All right. Amaze, amaze, amaze.
That's a good one. Yeah, mine, the jazz hands part, where they just keep doing jazz hands back and forth, and he's like, okay, that's enough. With Rocky. That's so funny.
I got to go with measuring tape moment, I guess. Had me busting up and, not in the book necessarily. Well, it was a little bit in the book, but it's so funny.
Or there's fist my bum.
Yeah,
Every time I have
fist
a
my
measuring
bum.
tape.
Fist my bum. Well, dear viewers, thank you for joining us. And until next time, keep reading.
Keep writing.
And stay rascally, my friends.
Rascally.
We'll keep working on that.
Yep.
Catch y'all later.
Bye.